Glive.
G-Live! Hello everyone, welcome back to G-Live Game Night. We are your hosts, Willow and Dwayne. Tonight we are going to talk
Ooh.
about Essen Spiel 2022 Haul and Highlights. Uh,
Ooh.
but before that, so it's an exciting show. But before that, let's say hi and hello to everyone. Hi Willow, how are you? How's your
Oh,
Wednesday?
it's good. It's hump day. It's ganun
Wednesday
talaga.
hump
Wednesday
day.
hump day. Oh,
It
how
it
about you?
just
How are
occurred to
you?
me na ang bilis ng panahon. Like we are now in the middle, actually no, tail end of October.
Bilis nga. Ang bilis.
Bilis lang. And then sooner or later we're gonna say goodbye to 2022 and hello
Well,
2023. I mean,
yeah.
life goes by just like that, and
Yeah.
it's really important to make the most out of it. Spend time with your friends and family. That's why we are spending time with you guys because you are our friends and family. So if you are watching the show right now, natuwa ka sana ko segue. Please say hi, hello. Let us know what are you doing, how are you feeling. What are you excited about? And just say hi. We are currently live right now on Facebook. So if you're on
Ooh.
Facebook, please do share this stream to your friends, to your family, to your future friends. Future friends? How would you know if they're future friends? Share
Acquaintances.
it. Just share it, and then I'm sure you will get future friends.
Yeah.
We are also live on YouTube. Yes. So if you're
Yay.
in YouTube, hit that like and kailangan na natin nung parang bell,
Subscribe.
yung parang
Ah,
add-on nilalabas na
paano
hit
kaya
that
yan?
like and subscribe button so that you can get awesome content from us, your boys, Willow and Dwayne. And of course, we have a GL question for the stream.
Yes, what
What
is
is
our
our GL
GL
question?
question? We do have a GL question. A GL question for tonight is where in the world would you like to travel and what board game would you bring? Oh, so
Oh,
a combo question. Where would you go and what
where
game
would you
would you
go?
bring?
Yes.
I've seen a lot of these answered sa BGG before. I think it was yung mga sikat was Santorini in Santorini.
Santorini,
Yeah.
Santorini.
I think Carcassonne din by a castle, something like that. So, maybe meron kayong gustong puntahan and gustong laruin. And in one of these places, let us know. Ano kaya magandang laruin? Where and what to play?
Where and what to play? We are asking that question because again, Chief Meeple will be with us in a short while. He is still fixing some stuff, probably jet lag, because he just got from Essen Spiel. And then we just want to talk to him. How was his experience? Ano yung highlights? Ayan, like and subscribe. Highlights and the haul.
The hall.
I
The
was
whole
talking to him
hall.
a while ago. Parang he had a baggage for 40 kilos. Tapos nag-excess baggage pa daw siya ng 15. So 40 plus 15 kilos of excess baggage. That's just
Worth it.
board games.
Worth it.
Crazy. Worth it. I mean, if you're
Worth
going
it.
to
Minsan
Essen,
lang eh. Minsan ka lang naman.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's once
I
a
would do the
year.
same. I
I
would do
would
the
do the
same.
same
I
or
would
not go.
probably do the same.
Dito na ako. Hindi na ako alas Essen.
Balik
Kunin na
bayan,
ako.
baka balik bayan box pa nga dapat eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really exciting because a lot of them will be available in All Aboard XP as a
Yeah.
demo game. Actually, aaralin pa namin yung mga games. Like, I don't know yet how to play those games, but we are really excited. So, demo games will be available in All Aboard XP. All Aboard XP is our new gaming space in Uptown Mall. It will be opening soon, around
Malapit na.
end October, early November. Malapit na. Again, like we said before, earlier in this episode, ang bilis lang ng panahon.
Yeah.
You close your eyes, you open it again, boom, November na. Yeah.
Yeah. Sige, let's check chat. Let's see who are here and what they're saying. Sabi ni Mark, good evening GLM on the M with Estelle on the way to Starbucks Greenfield to play board games tonight. Oh yeah, may game night pala tonight.
Wow.
Wednesday, if you guys are near Greenfield, mga Mandaluyong or Pasig peeps, may game night tonight. So, visit kayo doon. I think also tomorrow there's gonna be one BGC ba yun tomorrow? Ay, hindi.
Tomorrow is
Share Starbucks.
Mandaluyong.
Starbucks
Starbucks
Sheridan.
Rockwell Sheridan.
Ah,
Yes.
there you go. So, yeah. Mandaluyong and Pasig peeps.
And
Clint
I
is
think,
also good.
sige, go. Sorry.
Good.
I think on Saturday, Mr. Store is organizing a game day in Bully Boy Cafe in Las Piñas. So, South people, what's up? If you're looking for a game day, look for Mr. Store. He has been posting all over. So, ayun na, di ba exciting? A lot of amazing board game days, board game nights, and soon all over the XP where you can just chill, hang out with your friends, play board games.
And
Going to Clint.
yeah. Sabi ni Clint, good evening, Dwayne and Willow. Good evening, Clint.
Hello,
Thank you
good
for
evening,
dropping by.
Clint.
How are you? I think I've seen your posts about Brazil Imperial and mas lalo akong na-intrigue actually sa kanya.
I'm this close. Na kailangan ko lang. I'm currently in
Do
full
it.
flamecraft
Do it.
mode. Pero I'm in flamecraft mode. Parang flamecraft, so exciting. I love it. Pero I've seen the post of Clint and Abby about Brazil
Yeah.
Imperial, and I'm like,
It looks so good.
Yes.
Also Prey Games. So this I think is Fred. Sabi niya, good evening. Where Japan and what corridor? Because not language dependent.
That is right. That's smart.
Smart.
You can bring games, especially na may corridor mini. It's very travel friendly, and then lots of games are not language dependent, and then you can play it with other people who does not speak the same language, but we speak the same language, that is board games.
Yeah. So if you're wondering why Fred answered that, we do have a question of the stream for those who just came in. Sabi, our question of the stream is, where in the world would you like to travel and what board game would you bring? Ano yung lalaroin nyo dun sa place na yan? Do you have an answer for this, Dwayne? So we can ano.
On the top of my head, I would like to play Catan in Catanduanes.
Wow.
But really, I think close to Fred's answer, Japan, specifically Tokaido, playing Tokaido.
That's nice.
Yeah, Tokaido is a route, parang road where you travel. So parang ako, I want to mimic the feeling of the games. I want to travel, meet people, buy food, go to hot springs. So it's like I like that. The other one is parks, and then go to national parks in the US, because the art is gorgeous. I've seen a lot of amazing pictures of the national parks in America. I mean, it's such an amazing game.
Play around
parks.
the national parks, no?
Yes, yeah. Agree. How about you, Willow? If you're gonna bring a board game, why are you bringing Unmatched 2?
No. On the top of my head, actually, parang naisip ko nga, I did this once already. Pero it's not a country. It's just a hospital. It's a place with nurses basically. Because I brought in Dr. Panic. So doctors yung mga naglalaro nung board game, and it was funny to see them like play with yung whoopee cushion na heart. They were doing yung mga injection. If you guys don't know what Dr. Panic is, it's basically a party game na you have a partner with you trying to do all of these different tasks basically. Na parang doktoran kayo. But yeah, in a hospital, that's gonna be fun. Another one I was thinking of is nawala sa isip ko. I would love to play Las Vegas in Vegas, pero not in the casino, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's para lang parang I just want to play a game with you guys, tapos since may mga people who likes casinos there, parang they're gonna parang think, my board game pala na ganito, I don't have to spend money on, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, fun din yung Las Vegas. Yeah. Sabi ni Mark, good luck. Sabi niya, I want to play Terraforming Mars pag na-terraform na ang Mars.
You might be the person who needs to terraform the Mars.
Imagine.
Yeah. Mga space related games. Okay. Since Chief Meeple is not yet here, we're gonna go first with another thing that a lot of a lot of new things that have been added to the October supply drop. So we're gonna share
There's
with
more.
you guys and then check out like what are the new things that are added there. So that again, that's the benefit of you watching the stream. You are
There's
the first to
more?
know. Yeah, I mean
Parang
there's more.
pang ilang time na natin inano, kasi ang daming dumadagdag every time 'no?
Yeah, para I think song yun sa Encanto parang ano, supply with the drop, 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 with the never stop. Whoa.
It
That drip,
never
drip, drip
stops.
pala yan eh. But yes, we're gonna check out what are the new games available in the October supply drop. Um, October has been massive for
Yeah.
the. I mean, we have yung top games. Those are the games na parang nandito na sila. Really, really exciting. We have Flamecraft, of course, Acropolis. We talked about that, and this
So,
one, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Fire Nation Rising. This is patterned after uh what was that? Thanos Rising.
Thanos Rising,
Yes. So it's a
Batman.
full cooperative game. Si Fire Lord Ozai nasa gitna, and then you play as your favorite characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender, trying to stop the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
know have you seen I'm sure you've watched Korra. You know, 'di ba meron sila
Yes.
fire bending, no, the bending tournament.
Bending tournament, yes.
Yeah. There's a board game about that. And
Yes,
wala
there's a
lang.
board game about that.
Yeah.
And then for the longest time I've been wanting to play. I have a friend, his name is Jojo. Parang doon laro tayo, and almost all the time he's gonna bring it in all over the XP. Our monthly events na ngayon staple steady tambayan hangout na. And you know, as much as I want to play and sit down in all
Yeah.
over the XP, it's hard for me to commit to siya rin. Like every time I go, oh, are you free? He's playing another game. But
Yeah.
Avatar
One of these
exciting.
days. I do want to try that also. So Jojo, let's see you in All Aboard XP.
Jojo, yes, in BGC.
We have an answer from Abigail also. GL question: I love to go to Switzerland, up in the mountains, and then I'll play farming games like Stardew Valley or Caverna or a 4X game
Yes.
with me, like Brazil Imperial or a. I think there's more. Maybe that's viticulture. Joke.
I mean, can you imagine like holed up in a cabin or in a chateau up in the
Chateau.
mountain? Chateau, yeah, chateau.
Yeah.
In the Swiss Alps. Tapos parang you're all cozy and then you're playing board games. Tas you have a mug of hot cocoa. Tas may small. Yun na. I want to do that. I want to do that as well.
Yeah, maganda nga. Like I've seen like vlogs by board game creators na nasa camp sila playing all of
Yes.
these games. Parang ang saya nung ano. Yeah.
Parang board game retreat. Parang far away, walang social media, walang distractions. Just you, your friends, and your favorite games.
Would you
That is
guys,
the dream.
if we do make like a camping retreat, would you guys go with us? Like a G Live camp, gaming library camp, board game camp. Wala lang, one weekend,
The
one
question is like,
overnight.
I don't think we have a big enough camp for everyone. Pero
Malay mo.
actually,
Yeah.
I have organized that before pandemic. We went to a friend's place in Tagaytay. Tapos Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we just play board
Just
games.
play
And then
board
the
games.
best part in that place is my tree house. So, and then
Fun.
I think I told the story already siguro, while we're scrolling up. The tree house at night, everything else is darkness. So you can hear like sounds of the forest and then insects. So very creepy. So and we played Arkham Horror LCG and Mansions of
Nice.
Madness. So parang creepy.
Sakto.
Okay, moving on. Especially speaking of forests, we have Root the Marauder expansion. This
Oh,
is
shit.
new. This is the latest expansion from Leader Games. So if you're a big fan of Root, you can now get Root the Marauder expansion plus the base game, Clockwork Expansion and Clockwork Expansion 2 available as well,
Nice.
plus hireling packs, a lot of loot
Madaming.
games.
Lot of root stuff that came in actually. Yeah. Dog park also here. B- Wings, wingspan but dogs. This is yun yung
Wingspan but
description, diba?
dogs. Yes.
And a bunch of
This game I
expansions.
always get confused between Dog Lover and Dog Park.
Mm-hmm.
Dog Park is Wingspan but for dogs and it's bigger. Dog Lover is the
Cat
smaller set
lady.
collection. Cat Lady
Cat
but
lady
dog.
but dogs. Yeah. Lahat lagi but dogs. But dogs.
But dogs.
Ooh, this one's new. This one's new.
This is new. From Steam Forge game. Wow, that's massive. Steam Forge also will be having Elden Ring, the word
Yeah.
game. So Bard Song, it's massive. Wow.
Oh, for those looking for okay,
Ay,
nag-time
nag-time out.
out. For those looking for like a massive game, check it out.
Bard Song.
Baka hindi ba nag-Kickstarter ang Bard Song before? I'm not sure.
I think that Kickstarter and Bard Song. Usually Steam Forge games they do Kickstarter.
So that's new.
But now it's here.
Yeah.
And you can grab a copy of it.
Oh,
I see something. Creature comforts.
this is new also on the supply drop.
Yes, this is new in the supply drop. Creature comforts. This one is the retail version. I think we have had the KS version earlier this year. I think during the August supply drop, naubos kagad. If you're a big fan of woodland creatures and simple, fun, light game, Creature Comforts is perfect for you. It's a retail version. However, we do have the upgrades. Scroll up. We have the Creature Comforts Wood Bits upgrade, so it
Yep.
upgrades your creatures, and then we also have the custom dice.
That's nice.
Yan.
And looks like even custom dice. I think they just customized to one, so this could be used for other games also.
Yes.
It's good. Always
so
a
nice.
plus. Always a plus.
If you play a wizard in D&D, you roll a lot of
A
D6s.
warlock?
A wizard kasi
Ah.
fireball.
Okay. Noise. Nice.
Dompier, Everdead.
Restock.
Oh, this one. Restock for Dune Imperium and Doom Imperium Rise of X. From Direwolf Games. Always, I mean, I love Dune Imperium. It's probably my favorite deck building game at the moment.
Nice.
CS
This is a
Files.
restock also, yeah.
Restock. Halloween is just around the corner, and again, we're gonna do a full Halloween top horror spooky games for your Halloween party next week, so that you can have, if you're organizing a Halloween party, you can bring out these games na creepy, horror, spooky, and perfect yung Deception Murder in Hong Kong because it can accommodate a lot of people.
I think this is up to 12, tama ba?
Up
12?
to 12, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, you can add more. Tas parang people will just double up
Guess.
and
Yeah.
help. Together, parang we will solve together. Final Girls. If you're a big fan of horror movie tropes, wherein you have a final girl.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
A lot of metal upgrade. This one's new also.
Gloomhaven. This is the second printing. For the longest time, we have been waiting for a restock from Cephalofair. So now we have it. Make sure to grab a copy if you're a big fan of dungeon crawl and adventuring. If you like D&D but you don't have a dungeon master at the moment, Gloomhaven is perfect for you. And we have the metal coins. You can upgrade.
Yeah. More stuff. But yeah, go ahead and check out gaminglab.com. Mayroon October supply drop. More stuff added to this. I know we did go through these last stream. Pero dagdag na, actually 2 streams ago na. Pero dagdag ng dagdag eh. So
Dagdag lang ng dagdag.
we just want to show you guys more that came in while we're waiting for Chief
Some
Meeple.
of them restocks. Some of them New games.
Yeah. But if you just came into the stream, please do answer the question of the stream. Our question of the stream tonight is, where in the world would you like to travel and what board game would you bring? Actually, hindi naman kailangan bagay yung board game dun sa place. If
Yeah,
you just want to travel to Paris and play some viticulture, or if you want to play Unmatched there, pwede rin naman.
yeah.
So just
Or
let us know.
like, I mean, it's up to you how you want to answer. Siyempre may fun answer, parang I want to go to Santorini and play Santorini. But again, I think the reason why we're asking this as well is things are opening back up. You can now travel, and as board gamers, it's an easy way for us. It's like a social lubricant, like parang
Yep.
you bring out a board game, and then you can, like, the people you meet in your travel, you can play a game or two, and then now you have new friends.
Yeah. Mas madali actually to meet new
Mas
friends.
madali.
When I was in when I traveled, when I was in Thailand, madali to get like even non-English speakers to play just board games with us. Plus, even yung
Agree.
Filipino community, since they didn't know me yet, when we played Just One, sobrang dali na. We were close na after the game.
Yeah, it's like parang life hack to making friends. Just bring a small game to your travel. Eh, It will help you make friends, lifelong friends. Yeah, and we're scrolling through. Again, this is 200 plus games, new games and restocks in our October supply drop. Uh, really exciting. Because come November, there's more
Meron
probably.
pa.
Yeah, it never stops. Uh,
Sabi ni JP, I want to try Flamecraft at All Aboard XP. I might
yes,
be trying Flamecraft there also, JP, so I'll see you there once it
uh,
opens.
I think I think Flamecraft would be one of the parang most anticipated in All Aboard XP. But if you are free, I'm gonna bring my copy to a game
Tomorrow?
night tomorrow. Yes.
Oh.
So I mean, we can play if you're in Mandaluyong. Else, well, I'll see you in All Aboard XP.
Yeah.
Actually, excited. Oh, this one is new. Haunt the House Kickstarter with Dark Corners. What's this?
Looks interesting actually.
It's
Kaya
a kids
nag-stop ako.
game, kids table board gaming.
Yeah, I think it's parang ka-level niya si Creature Comforts, I'm pretty sure. They just
Ooh.
they're just named Kids Table ano. But looks nice.
Haunt the
Haunt the
House.
House.
Again, perfect for Halloween, especially if you have young kids na parang you're not going as creepy and terrifying. Parang ano lang, light scary for our chikiting. Chikiting?
Tito.
Who
Tito
says
Dwayne.
Tito Dwayne? Oh my
Tito
god.
Dwayne.
I'm such a tito na.
Abigail, sabi niya, answer the jail question, or if I get to change to visit Mars, then I'll bring my favorite game with me on Mars for when I land on Mars. Yeah. I mean, valid question. I mean, if wala pang, if you're like one of the first people to go sa Mars and like to live there for a couple of months, parang board games, yung parang pinaka social gaming platform na magagawa niya. Kasi kung wala pang internet, you can't do much. So, yeah. I mean, you'd have time. JP also says, answering the GL question, I am thinking Seoul or Tokyo, game like Canvas or something as light and solo playable, but can accommodate more than one player. Ooh. Yeah. Actually,
Yes.
I have an idea. Do you guys, maganda nga yung parks, no? And you go around
Parks.
parks.
Yes.
I've seen a post in BGG, parang what she did was she was taking photos dun sa angle na pinaint nila yung parks. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't
nice to
seen
do.
that specific, pero in my mind, parang it would work.
Yeah. Kasi very they made it as if ganun talaga yung itsura no ano. So yeah, that would work. It's so nice. Tas yung ginagawa nila yung do you know what yung when they do yung sa pictures or sa shows, like ito yung shot, this was
Yeah,
in here. You can
I
do
can
that
imagine it.
with the cards. Yeah. Wala lang. This one's new. Night Tales base game. Oh, what is this? From Voodoo
I
Games.
This is the one that Mr. Store was talking about. And I
Mm.
asked him, what's Night Tales? And I'm like, it's a game you haven't heard of. And I'm like, that's what's it? It looks like a an adventure game.
Just the best game you've never heard of.
I
Ah,
mean,
it looks nice. The
if you're
minis.
asking for like games that the hidden gems, Mr. Store would definitely know.
1 to 4 character building set collection tower defense. Ah,
Tower
nice.
defense.
That's nice.
So you're protecting a castle probably from invaders, or
Oh, my
and
expansion.
and then you have different characters. Nighttales, and then Nighttales Last Stand expansion.
Yeah, check those
Ooh,
out. More
it looks
stuff.
interesting.
Eat those. So you will get through more of these. Bunch of Marvel
Ooh,
champions. Venom. Meron pa ba? Northgard is still here. I know a lot of you guys were looking for Northgard way back when we had stocks. Yun. One deck dungeon, Forest of Shadows is here.
this
The
is the
second one,
expansion for One Deck Dungeon.
standalone expansion, right? Or is it
Standalone.
okay? The second one, yeah. That's nice. More.
Ang dami, wow. Like, and
Oh, we
then
restocked.
we restock, of course, Poetry for Neanderthals. It's available. This game, I will not be surprised if in a week, ubos na siya ulit.
Maubos na. Yeah.
I mean, we have been singing praises about this game because it is amazing. Every time I play it, it's still like, it's super fun. And it's like a party hit. This one, the new expansions for Root. So Root Clockwork expansion 2, uh, Root the Underworld expansion, Root Hirelings Pack,
Hirelings.
River
A bunch
for
of hirelings.
Riverfolk Hirelings Pack, Underworld Hirelings Pack, and then the Marauders Hirelings Pack. Oh, can you go up a bit? Think I saw Rococo. Rococo
Yeah.
Expert Tales expansion for those who have Rococo.
Noise. More stuff. Deluxe edition. Nice. Remastered ng Sidereal Confluence.
Ooh.
Noise. And
Smartphone KS edition.
Smartphone Ink, Squid Ink also here. What is Squid Ink?
Squid Ink.
From Wiz
Not
Kids.
not to be confused by Squid Games. Star Realms.
Oh, Star Realms. Wow.
Star Realms.
Old
Love
school.
Star Realms. Grabe yung old school. I think it's just only parang 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. I played Star Realms.
I
Nakita ko
also
rin naman
played.
yan.
I love it. Tiny Epic
Yeah.
Dungeon, of course.
Yan. Venus.
Venus Deluxe expansion bundle. So if you're a big fan of Eagle Griffin games, okay, sige. So this is our supply drop, and I'm trying to get a hold of Chief Meeple. However, I think he is stuck in Greenbelt or in traffic at the moment. Hello, welcome Philippines. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna end our show early for tonight and reconvene on Monday.
Okay.
I mean, we were all excited to talk about Essen and the hall, but I think because of the time and whatnot, we're just gonna do it on Monday. But before we leave, again, October supply drop, 200 plus games available. Next is All Aboard XP, opening soon. Oh, he's here. Yes. Okay, sorry. Scratch that. Okay. So we're not gonna end the show. Yes, I'm so happy. Chief Meeple is here.
Hello.
Yes, I was like, oh no, I think Chief Meeple is stuck in traffic and we don't have a show. But thank you, you're here, and we are excited. I have a lot of questions. I'm sure our audience have a lot of questions for you. And I was saying a while ago, we just had the biggest supply drop of the year so far. So far, we don't know what November and December holds. So again, do check it out. Uh, a lot of the games that were available in Essen are there in that supply drop, but we do have more games uh, brought by our amazing Chief Meeple. So first up, how are you? How was your travel? How was your flight?
Jet lag pa rin ako.
Jet lag pa rin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure. What is the time difference from here in Germany?
6 hours. So we're six
6
hours
hours.
ahead. Yeah. So
Okay.
today pinipilit kong mag-adjust super fast, but that means I think I only slept like 3 hours
Yeah.
last night. Yeah.
It's always an adjustment. I was telling the audience a while ago that we were talking about your excess baggage. Parang you have had 40 kilograms and then excess of 15. How did that happen?
So when I went there, I had like 20 kilos na because I had to bring a jacket, gloves, and winter wear. Well, hindi naman winter wear, but more cold for cold
Or yeah,
weather.
the
Yeah.
warm.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then when I came back, I don't know, 55 kilos na siya. And so Agricola was a big reason for that.
It I mean, it's different when you see it on pictures, right? Parang okay, flat. It looks amazing. But once you hold it and once you carry it, you feel the weight and the size of the game.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So now Chief Meeple is here. Audience, you can ask him anything and everything about Essen. If you have like questions, please do comment in the comment section below. We would love to. I mean, the rest of the episode we're just going to talk about Essen Hall and highlights. And what are we going to expect in All Aboard XP? Because a lot of the games that Chief Meeple has brought will be available in All Aboard XP, and we're gonna play, we're gonna learn together. Okay, we have a couple of comments. Abigail is saying, "Hey Hans, hey Abby." And David, clutch timing by Chief Meeple. Yes. Okay, now we have the first question from Abby. What is your favorite game that you have played in Essen?
So I've only played one game.
I mean, I would see that it's hard to. I mean, the convention is massive, right?
Yeah.
Can you give us an estimate of like how big is it? Like in terms of, is it MOA levels or bigger?
So kung naalala mo yung, or if people are still familiar with halls in SMX,
SMX, yes.
near MOA, 8 halls. So basically, buong SMX.
Wow.
Yeah, buong SMX siya. I think, or maybe even bigger.
And that is like all board games. So I've seen a lot of content creators saying na parang they spent the whole day and they haven't even scratched the surface kasi there's just a lot of things happening in Essen.
So pag nilakad ko from the first hall all the way to the last hall, like literal straight, walang stop, I think mga 15 to 20 minutes. Ganun ka.
Wow.
Like no stopping, no stopping. And I did a lot of those because of the meetings. So
Yes,
mga
parang
20 minutes siya. Tapos
you jump from one corner to another.
yes, tapos hindi siya yung the good thing about it is medyo spacious yung halls. Like the walkways, they made sure na there's enough space so that hindi siya yung parang wave of people
Yeah.
because of, restrictions and everything. So, um, you could brisk walk, siguro mga 15 to 20 minutes brisk walking from hall 1 to hall 8. Mhm.
What was the only game that you have played in Essen?
So it's a game called Shark
Shark.
from Korea Board Games. It is
Oh.
an old game na ni-revive. Mr. Store recommended it. And the only reason I was able to play it was na-cancel isang meeting ko.
So you have
And
free time.
I had time, and I was already in the booth. So
The vicinity.
in the booth of Korea Board Games. So nalaro ko na siya. Takes about an hour. Super
Oh.
fun because Mr. Store really recommended it. I think may inaayos na deal na to make sure it becomes more available. And
Ooh.
for me, it's a better stockpile. I call it stockpile the party game.
I mean, stockpile is fun, and I can only imagine. Recommendations from Mr. Store always top notch. So,
Yes.
yes.
Out of
Okay,
all
let's
of
move.
the hotness there, Mr. Store had to recommend something na ni-revive na board game.
And there is a lot of amazing games that
Yeah.
appeared in Essen because back here in the Philippines we're like, oh, what's happening? We're posting stuff, we're following the different content creators, and of course so many amazing games that were released, announced, and demoed in Essen. Speaking of games that we will be
But-
able to play,
Yeah.
JP is asking, would like to ask, what can I expect in All Aboard XP? Thanks.
So I think what you can expect in All Aboard XP is it's going to be a place where super sarap mag-hang out. It's going to be a place na you don't feel kailangan mo lahat ng board games in the world
Yeah.
in your own collection. Because the idea of XP is you get to experience a lot of things. And that includes games na medyo hard to find. So, part of the reason why may excess baggage ako na 15 kilos
Yes.
is a lot of those are actually going to XP. And you'll be able to test everything there. It's the perfect na kung hindi ka sigurado kung bibili mo yung game, or if hindi ka pa sigurado kung fit ba yung game na yun para sa playgroup mo,
Yes.
it's best to just go there first and have fun. And then you guys get to decide where to spend your hard-earned money.
Agree. And for the longest time we have had All Aboard XP as a monthly event, but now it's like a regular thing na you don't have to wait for the end of the month and you can just hang out. It is in BGC, so if you're working in BGC, parang after work, grab your office mates, tara, tambay, hang out tayo. And we have amazing game coaches that will help you teach the games. Especially, we have a lot of games from Essen. Personally, I haven't had the chance to learn most of them, so parang we can learn together with the help of the game coach. Yes.
But siguro kung hindi, kasi let me rephrase yung kay Abigail, no? Like her question was favorite game na play ko in Essen. So instead of favorite game na na-play ko, but let's say for example, favorite game na nakita ko,
Yeah,
or
we
something
can
that I
do
really
that.
look forward to. Without counting the unreleased titles na hindi pa pwede sabihin, it would be Agricola 15th anniversary. That would be the first one. Because I saw the components and I could see why it's such a collector's item. Uwe, I think it is the year of Uwe Rosenberg for Essen. I think
Yeah,
like
a lot of
4
Uwe
games
Rosenberg.
in fact, every day he was in one booth on it. And then with Agricola 15th, the reason I'm super excited is I didn't know na may promos. So
Ooh.
for reference, I paid full price for my Agricola, 110 euros plus excess baggage. And the lookout games people asked me, so what's your favorite color? And I said yellow. And then they came up with a yellow player promo pack.
Wow.
Yeah. So may mga minis, may mga parang cards, decks na ano. I haven't really opened it yet. But I was super excited ako nun. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, Agricola, classic game, worker placement. You play as a farmer.
Mm-mm.
I think that's one of the games na parang once you reach that certain level of like weight, parang Agricola, really
Mm-mm.
good game. And now it's the 15th anniversary edition. Such a big box.
Yep.
I'm trying to look for the picture where you were hugging the game so that we can show on stream.
As
But
in literal,
we
pwede mo siyang yakapin habang matulog ka.
it's this big.
Yeah.
So Agricola number one. Do you have other
So
games na parang highlights of Essen?
kung new release, personal bias ko would be Tokaido Duo.
Ooh,
Because I never expected Tokaido to have a duo version. And I could see na medyo hype siya. And it's very faithful to the original, pero parang may nakita ko mga elements na, uy, parang ganda nga na ginawang dual version. Of course, it helps that I was able to have Anton Bauza sign it, and then I had pictures with Anton Bauza pa. So yun yung personal biases ko from Essen. Data-wise, though, I know that Beer and Bread was the most sold
Beer and Bread.
title in Essen in terms of quantity.
Yes. Again, I mean, Essen massive. This is like personal subjective opinion. Pero again, there's a lot of games, a lot of amazing games. So highlight is Agricola 15th, Tokaido Duo, and Beer and Bread. Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of autographs, we have a question here from Desky. Did you get anything autographed? Did you meet any designers of renown? Aside from Anton Bauza.
Anton Bauza, I had drinks with Bruno.
Oh, Bruno Catala.
Yeah, so
Yes.
the fun, and then Stefan Feld. So medyo naswerte ako na yung same yung hotel na tinutuluyan ko, nandun din sila. So yeah,
Wow.
Stefan Feld, Bruno Catala, Anton Bauza. Artwork wise, sino to? Naide, the one who did Namiji and Tokaido, the artist.
The French guy.
Yes. And I didn't get to. I was planning to line up for Uwe, but it was just too long. And
The line is too long.
yeah. Pero Facebook friends na kami, so I can send him a message and everything. So
I mean, hopefully, maybe they would be able to visit us here in the Philippines. Cross his fingers. Pero like I said, it's amazing to see the game, the designers, artists, content creators, because it's amazing where you have this community coming together. And I don't usually get starstruck with celebrities. For board game designers, parang, what? Na-meet ni Hans? So cool.
And then the one that I posted, the content creator.
Yes, it's Monique and Naveen.
Yes.
From Watch It Played. I love their content. Someone commented that Monique has Filipino lineage.
Yes, she's Filipino, half Filipino, I think.
Amazing!
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. So nung nabanggit ko nga na I'm from Philippines, parang, Pinoy pride.
Pinoy pride! Yay! Yes, so we really have to put the Philippines in the board gaming map na parang board game community. We are the Philippines. We are amazing. Yes.
Christian Peterson. If you guys don't know Christian Peterson, he used to own Fantasy Flight. Fantasy
Yes.
Flight Games nung bago nung merger. So I also got to meet Sophie, who owns Plan B Games, and that is Z-Man Games. Ayun.
Oh,
So
wow.
more of the other industry business yung
And distribute.
na-meet ko din. Ignacy, Ceviche.
Ignacy
Yeah.
Chevichek, yes.
Yes.
Fun story. I still have to hesitate before pronouncing his last name because it's like it's a Polish name. It's hard.
Yeah.
But it's Chevichek. Yeah.
Stephen Bonacor from the podcast, the father of podcast gaming, podcast, the Podfather.
Ooh.
Also used to own Stronghold Games,
Oh,
the publisher
wow.
of Terraforming Mars. Yun.
Uh, Amazing. I mean, maybe somewhere in the world they are also talking. Oh, we've met Chief Meeple from the Philippines. That's amazing. Okay, we're moving on to some comments first before going to our next question. Abigail saying, "Ooh, Korea board games." I think talking about Shark a while ago.
Mhm.
Desky saying, "SN yan, hindi SM." I mean, looks like SN got it all for you. So it's the same. Abigail saying, "I love that. I really want to check out that out since Uwe is a favorite designer of mine. A lot of amazing games from Uwe this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think he has 4 releases. We were able to get 2.
Yeah.
Um, so that's Agricola 15th, Woodcraft, mali, hindi Woodcraft, Applejack.
Wood Applejack, yes.
And then I think yung isa niyang release is Atiwa. Hindi ko na nakuha.
Atiwa, yeah, the one with the
Yeah.
bats.
Mm-mm. And then hindi ko
Uh,
na naalala yung isa. So, yun.
if you are looking for specific games, especially SN releases that we are not able to get, you can go to our website. There's a wish list section there with a heart. You can add
Yeah.
those games, the games that are you looking forward, and cross his fingers. Hopefully, we are going to get them soon.
So
Okay,
most of
let's.
the discussion I had was really more of how to make the games available. So instead of playing the games, we were playing a different board game, Supply Chain.
Yeah,
Yun yung mas naging meetings namin rather than um
yeah.
rather than playing games. Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure that was a sacrifice for you because you are already in the heart of like playing the board games. But you're doing amazing work because if they are now available in the Philippines, more people can play it. And the perfect place to play it is All Aboard XP. That is the first location where we can play the games that we are going to get from SN.
Yeah.
Okay.
I must say though that uh, the publishers, especially the European publishers, are very data driven.
Yeah.
So other part of the meetings where they were looking at how much sales were recorded in the Philippines versus in other countries. Kasi parang ano lang naman yan eh. If you were in a Euro game worker placement, of course you would
Yeah.
position
Where
your
will you
workers
put
more more
your resources?
valuable placement. So we did a lot of those reviews. Thank you for everyone who attended yung mga XP events natin because we were able to document those and we were able to showcase that as well. So hopefully, the publishers start to take notice more of the Philippines. They are starting to notice it, and we are being compared to Indonesia, Thailand already. So step by step, and hopefully,
Yes.
as a community, we can all work together to promote the board game industry in the Philippines.
Yeah, and you are a lovely audience. You are helping by being a board game advocate. Na if you're introducing board games to your friends, to your family, and then bringing them to the events, more people will get into our amazing hobby. And then the designers, the publishers from Europe, from US, they will say, "Oh, Philippines, it's worthwhile. Let's go there."
Mhm.
Yes.
There is a board game publisher that's coming.
Ooh.
Although hindi siya official hindi siya pwedeng official. So it will be more on the back end lang yung gusto nilang pag-usapan. They don't want to have a booth or anything na front facing pa right now. So we are getting visitors na from the publishers. Medyo sinescout nila tayo currently.
Yeah. But again, for our audience, though, I mean, just keep doing, just promote the hobby in your own special way. I mean, Chief Meeple and I were going to parang lift up the community so that we can like have more amazing games here. Okay, we have a question from Fred of Fred Games. Welcome, Chief Meeple. My question is, if you don't have any luggage restriction to worry about, what are the top 3 games that's not in your current haul that you'd bring home? So parang, what do you call that? Like, pahirap yung question, but like, oh no, I have to leave you because I'm excess baggage na. But very good question from Fred.
So actually, yung mas naging challenge ko is being able to grab the game fast enough.
Yeah,
Like
kasi
for example,
some of
Cat
the
in a
games
Box
sold
sold
out.
out within 1 hour and a half.
Wow.
So within 90 minutes,
Box.
sold out in Cat in a Box for full Essen on the first day.
Wow.
So that would be one. Ano pa ba nandun na hindi ko nakuha? Atiwa.
From Uwe Rosenberg, yes.
And then I think Teletum.
Teletum, yes. The new from Board and Dice, the new T game. Yes. The good thing about Teletum, it will be available soon. So if you check out again, if you go to our website, there is a section up. Go to GL service and then board games coming soon. If you check that out, those are the games that will be arriving soon. We don't have yet the exact date where it's going to arrive. If we have an exact date, we're gonna move it to a pre-order so that you can pre-order, secure your copy. Pero yeah, if you check that out, one of those games there is Tiletum. Tiletum. Yan.
So, tapos, there's also this game called Rise from Capstone that I was super interested in. RIS.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Pero sobrang bigat eh. it was either that or Lacrimosa or Rise. So
yeah. Choices. But of course, Lacrimosa was like everyone in here is like Lacrimosa, get Lacrimosa. Yeah, thank you for answering and thank you for.
Doon ako pinaka napagod sa Lacrimosa.
Was there a line for it?
I had to remove the inserts and the cardboard too. At sobrang kapal to, parang 2 AM na nagpa-punch pa ako, parang zombie na.
Oh no. Yeah. So that you can make it lighter, you remove the cardboard so that punch out and then it will become lighter. Yeah. I
think I have a picture nung lahat ng pinunch out ko. So sa lahat ng pinunch out ko, ay nawala na yung phone battery ko. I'll post it, but I'm pretty sure I must have about 2 to 3 kilos worth of inserts.
2 to 3 kilos worth of inserts. I mean, that's 2 to 3 kilos more of board games that you can add.
Yeah.
Totally get that. We have a fun... thank you, Fred, again for that question. We have a question from Abigail. Board games aside, what is the most memorable food you ate in Essen or in Germany? Food!
So, I lost weight in Essen because I didn't eat for the whole show. Tapos, I also don't drink that much water for the whole show. So, what will happen is I would have heavy breakfast.
Tapos, whole day na.
Yes, whole day na yun. Kasi if you drink too much, that means you're taking off your masks. And medyo delix
Yeah.
yung convention. Like, I have friends na nag-confirm. So, um, as much as possible, I didn't want to drink or go to the restroom. Because the restroom lines, oh my God, sobrang haba. And then dinner, late na, mga tipong 8 o'clock onwards na. So I
Late
would eat
dinner
at
na.
8, finish at 8:30, and then 8 o'clock na ako ulit. It helped, tapos lakad ng lakad. I think I average about 17,000 steps per day.
That's more than the recommended 10,000 steps, no? Pero
um,
aside from the convention itself, were you able to go around
yeah.
Germany and then eat
Mm-mm.
food? So
So,
any highlight?
so not a particular food, but more on the overall experience. So
Ooh.
it was my first time to have real omakase.
Oh.
Yes, because I was with a friend from Japan. Tapos pagod na kami. And then we had dinner with people from Lucky Duck Games. Since yung kasama ko is from Japan, pagpasok namin, Japanese restaurant, omakase, 4 people. Tapos, yung chef mismo, hindi mo alam kung ano lalabas niya. Apparently, that's
Yes.
real omakase.
That's omakase. Parang I haven't had omakase, but I've heard of it na parang it's a chef's parang what's in season, what's
Yes.
fresh,
Uh,
and then the chef would just make and cater to the diners. That's an amazing experience.
so, um, yung challenge pa nito is Asians eat differently compared to the Westerners in terms of serving size. So,
Yeah, small lang.
we had to
Or
keep up kasi kasama, nakakahiya naman na kami, tigil na, pero yung kasama namin, gutom pa. So, so, so I think we must have like seven dishes na nilabas. As in,
I mean,
but everything
yeah.
was super good. And I think the best one was the swordfish.
Oh.
Super expensive though. So, buti na lang may kasama kaming mga publishers.
Well, that's like a once in a lifetime experience, diba? Parang I mean, it's memorable. You had amazing food and an amazing convention. So parang really makes parang life amazing. Okay. We have not a question but a nice message from Desky. Pasalamat talaga ako na kinuha ni Hans yung autograph ni Chevy Check dati. Thank you. So Desky
It's
here saying
not easy anymore to get his autograph. He's
yeah.
barely at the booth for fans.
So keep that autograph, Desky. It might be worth something in the future. Yes. We have a question from Kelvin. Hi, Chief Meeple. Any interesting booth designs or gimmicks that you saw in Essen? Ooh, booth design or gimmick.
So booth design, I think the most impressive one is by Asmodee, simply because one hall is Asmodee.
Wow.
But I think the best gimmick is also from Asmodee. They're promoting this party game called Fun Facts.
Fun facts. Yeah,
It's
I
not
think
available
that's
in
the one
English.
with the arrows.
The arrows, yeah. And they had a bike. They had a person on a bike with na parang ice cream bike. Tapos, niring yung bell for people to make challenges on Fun Facts.
Oh.
So that's one. The second one that I saw is we're releasing it soon by Blue Orange Games. It's a game called Disc Cover.
Oh, disc cover.
Yeah, so Disc Cover is like Dixit, where you need to match an album cover with images. And what Blue Orange did is they had like a giant version na may parang karaoke style.
That's so
So medyo
nice.
masaya siya. Yun. Yun yung,
Wow.
I think those were the best two gimmicks that I've seen. Um, yeah.
Yeah, and aside from that, I'm sure there are a lot of like promos, giveaways, from the other booths.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I mean,
Actually, we have some promos that we'll be announcing soon. Nakolekta ko na.
ooh,
Nakolekta ko
yes,
in Essen. Yeah. Mm.
uh,
I did see
yes.
someone propose in Essen.
In
Uh,
Essen,
yeah, as in, all
wow.
the midst of the people, biglang merong na lang nagpapalakpakan, tapos biglang nakaluhod, parang, huh?
I mean, I mean, I have a fair share of friends who got together through board games. And I think this proposing in Essen is not far fetched because if you're both board gamers, that would be a perfect celebration of your love, and you're with an
Oh,
amazing community.
there is a new way of doing conventions, pinapilot test. It's actually
Ooh,
being conducted as an official study. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this app called Dized, Dized.
I am not
It's
familiar yet.
like so the idea is it's an app, tapos nandun lahat ng tutorials ng games.
Ooh,
The goal is you don't need to open a rulebook anymore. Parang you can just go there and then automated yung pagturo ng games sa'yo. So they are some of the booths, what they're doing is they're pilot testing na may monitor, tablet, and then naka-open yung Dice app, and then you guys just go through the app to learn the game. So that's an interesting one. But I think
that's interesting.
you can only do that for more kids games. I wouldn't do that for more complicated games.
Definitely, because sometimes, I mean, even if you're just reading the rule book, it's like, what? This is not
Yeah.
English anymore.
I would do
Uh,
it for mga tipong Team 3,
yeah, the fast
Wave
party
games,
games.
yeah. But not for that.
Okay. Uh, I think this is a follow-up from Desky regarding Chevy Check. I know he's really scarce because Portal is still recovering from the pandemic economy. That's why. Kaya nga, pasalamat talaga. Thank you. Thank you, Desky. And
Well,
then, thank you also,
the other part is Portal is located in Poland, which is heavily affected
Poland.
by the war because they're pretty close
Yeah,
to Ukraine.
to Ukraine. A lot
Um,
of
yeah.
the refugees are going to... Uh, okay. Uh, I think... Uh, I am looking at the time. It's already 9 p.m. And if you have any other questions, you can comment here before we go. And I'm just gonna repeat exciting things for Gaming Library coming up in the next few weeks. One is October supply drop. It's amazing. 200 plus games already. It's there. The highlights are Flamecraft, Acropolis, Obsession, so many games.
Oh,
Uh,
by the way, Acropolis was a super big hit in Essen.
ooh,
They had a gimmick where the coaches are actually in Greek costume. So
ooh,
talagang
yeah.
naka-sash.
Na
As in,
nakatoga.
yes,
That's nice. Yes.
parang yung senators from Athens, parang ganun
Yes,
yung
yes.
ano nila, yung style nila. And I think Flamecraft number 3 in terms of sales for Essen.
Well, here in the Philippines, sold out na kagad yung deluxe version. We did a restock, the sold out na rin kagad. Flamecraft, amazing.
Pero
Uh,
mas nasusulitan yung tao with the standard. Gameplay wise daw kasi it's complete na.
yeah, it's
And
complete.
then well, mainly kasi in Essen you want to spread your budget, diba? So with the deluxe kasi, I think that's the price of already 2 to 3 games.
Yeah.
Yun, with the standard, parang a lot of people are saying sobrang okay na, complete na. So, well,
Yeah,
that's what the Germans are saying.
The good thing about the standard version, it already has a neoprene mat. It has silk screen printed wooden meeples,
Mm-mm.
and the art is gorgeous. So, uh, if if you want to play Flamecraft and you're like, I'm good now with the standard version, go get the standard version.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's one October supply drop. Next is again, we have the board games coming soon. I can show it to you guys at the moment because there's a new one added there. Home tab. So here we go. So we have a section in our website under GL service, board games coming soon. This is it. Simple form, and just click the games that you want in the future. And the new one here is Wingspan Asia. Wingspan Asia, it is the third expansion, and it has also a standalone version for Wingspan. Really excited for this because it has the two-player version and the flock version wherein you can play up 6 to 7 players Wingspan.
And we got commitment with Stonemaier Games. We will do day one release. So on street day, we will release Wingspan Asia. Kinomitment ni
Yes.
Stonemaier that they will support and do everything that they can so that on street day, sabay ang Philippines and sabay ang US and other countries.
Yes. I believe there was I saw a comment in the gaming library Facebook asking na if what's the pros and what do I wait for the gaming library pre-order or do I do Stonemaier? I think because we are going to release it on street date, go for gaming library, right? You don't have to worry about international shipping. Plus, you can also use your GL loyalty membership discount. Okay.
And
Uh,
supporting us also supports Stonemaier din. Kasi we
of course.
buy from Stonemaier.
Yes. An additional question to that: will the nesting box also be in the games list? Nesting box for Wingspan.
So it will be a 2023 release.
2023. Okay. So, Wingspan, I believe it will be released around December, right? Nesting box, we can.
I think the target is around December. Hindi pa
Yes,
confirm, pina-finalize pa ni Stonemaier. Well, sabi kasi nila Q4 and there
Q4.
are 2
I
months
mean, no,
left.
there's 2 months left. December
So,
is the last.
December is the last. So that's why I'm thinking December. We don't have an exact day yet. We cannot open pre-order yet. So
Yes.
we just need
Just
to wait.
so no pre-orders yet. We're waiting for a green light, but you can now sign up here. Just click Wingspan, and you will be notified when these games are available for pre-order. So, running through it very quickly: Wingspan, Azul Queen's Garden, Starship Captains, Deal with the Devil, Kites, Turing Machine, Terracotta Army, Sky Mines, Tylitum. We have been talking about this a while ago. Nightfall, Mythic Mischief, Ahoy, Dune Imperium Immortality, Catan, Dawn of Humankind, Twilight Inscription, Red Cathedral, Ultimate Railroads, Agricola
Ito yung isa
15.
pala. Ito yung isa.
Yes.
I'll be able to grab one.
Ultimate
Because I'm going
Railroads.
to... yung copy ko nasa Thailand.
Ah,
Kasi hindi nakarash siya.
we're gonna get it. Agricola 15. We have been talking about this a while ago. Azul Master Chocolatier. This is the chocolate version. Great Western Train, Argentina, Hamlet, The Dark Quarter, Batman Everybody Lies, Distilled, Epic 7 Arise, Carcassonne 20th Anniversary, Catan 25th Anniversary, and Hegemony. So, a lot of amazing games coming soon. Just sign up here and you will be the first one to be notified. And then lastly, wait lang.
I think
Before
I
we
also
go to the
posted my a short video on the top 11 games.
yes,
Yeah, so you guys can check it out. Plus, I think nandun yung sneak peek ng mga promos.
Yeah, we are going to put it up again. Okay. I'm checking kung may mga questions pa before my ultimate railroads release date na question mark
I think January,
January.
if I remember.
Okay. Okay. Uh last reminder before we go, all aboard XP, it will be opening around November, malapit na. Get excited for it. It is our new hangout place. It will be in Uptown Mall in BGC. Grab your friends, grab your family, grab your co-workers. We are going to play board games, have fun, chill, all aboard XP.
And
Anything
ano, I think
else?
baka
Ay,
pwede natin i-live yung pag-unpack ng mga games.
yes.
Para masaya.
When we're setting
Para
it
makita mo
up.
kami makita nyo kami mag-setup.
Yes, yes, yes.
Tapos
Anything else,
kung
Chief
plan kayo,
Meeple,
pwede kayo
before
pumunta
we
sa
go?
Kulong.
uh,
Yun.
okay. Anything else, Chief Meeple? Or are we good?
I think we're good. Wala na.
Okay.
Nag-jet lag pa ako so I can't remember a lot of things.
Yes, we're gonna let you rest now. Again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting the board game community and gaming library. Of course, we have amazing, exciting things for you. Just check out our social media accounts and our gaming library website. We update it all the time so that you are the first to know. And play more games and
One
yes,
last. Guys,
go.
please support Roll and Wreck Games. Ang dami kong nakita. Tapos ang dami kong gusto kunin. Kaso, I heard that in Asia, Roll and Write Games aren't doing well as a category. So, hopefully, please support Roll and Write para matuloy-tuloy natin.
We'll hype it out. I love roll and rights. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Again, play more games, have fun, and peace. Bye-bye.